Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Tony. Today I'm going to make some homemade spaghetti sauce with some ground turkey. So why don't we head on over to the stove and let me show you what I got going on right now. As you can see, I got 1 1/4 pounds of ground turkey. I'm browning in the pot. We'll get this a little farther, then I'm going to add some onion and then some garlic. Since I'm using ground turkey, it's a real lean meat, so I'm going to add a little olive oil to this since it's halfway done. And I'm going to add some onion. As you can see, I sliced me some onion real thin here. We'll add that so we can start browning the onion. Work all that in there. I've sauteed the onions and browned the turkey, as you can see. Garlic here. Lately I've been buying the already minced garlic, and seems like I use a little more than that, but about so much. Okay, that's about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, right now I'm getting ready to add 2 cans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 can of Hunt's crushed tomatoes. They're the 28 ounce cans, or the 1 pound to 12 ounce cans. And add that. I'm adding 15 ounces of tomato sauce. So we're just kind of like adding a little bit of everything there. Okay. You want to stir that up and work that in. Crank up the heat a little bit more so it'll start simmering quicker. And then, got to have the wine. I need that wine flavor, and I'm just using a Burgundy. And I'm going to use about a 1/4 cup. Alright, you guys, I'm getting ready to add my spices. Normally for a white meat you'd want to use a white wine, but since I'm using a red sauce, I'm going to red wine. And I'm going to add some sweet basil. I'm running low on spices, so I'm going to add all my sweet basil here, right here. That's about a tablespoon, it looks like, I would estimate. Some oregano. I'm going to use about a teaspoon of oregano. Some thyme. I'd use about a teaspoon of thyme. And some Italian seasoning. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning too. Some salt. I like salt. Yeah, so much salt. And we'll have some pepper. And some, not that much pepper. We'll add about a teaspoon of pepper. Maybe a teaspoon and a half, that might have been. We'll blend that all in again while it simmers. Put the lid on and let it reduce some more so you don't make splatter messes. We'll be back. I'm out of bay leaf right now, otherwise I would have added 3 bay leaves to that sauce to let it simmer into. Normally when I add Parmesan, I'll add it straight to the sauce, and I would have added about a cup of it to the sauce. Alright, my water's boiling for my pasta, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit for a moment. And I'm going to use 2 pounds of spaghetti. I personally like to rip it in half so it's not going up my chin, and when I do it I fan it in there so it's not all the same direction. just like so. Take your spaghetti twirler, spat, spoon, fork, whatever they want to call it. I add a splash of oil so the pasta doesn't stick, and I also added some salt, keep it from boiling over. And you want to bring it back to a boil. Continually stir it so it doesn't stick, because you don't want one big lump chunk. Alright, it's time to check the pasta. One way you can test it is you can throw it against the wall, and if it sticks, it's ready. Me, I'm just a taste tester. See as it sticks? Don't tell the wife. I've let my sauce simmer for about an hour, but the more you let it simmer and reduce, the better it gets. The flavors blend better, and it's just a lot better. There's different ways to do this. Tonight I'm just going to drain it into the pot. Drain the water out, put it back into the pot, and then add my sauce to it and go with it. But if you're doing your pasta ahead of time, you would rinse it off, cool it off, and then put a light coat of oil on it so it doesn't dry out. And then add your sauce right on top. Okay, I'm going to work my sauce in now. That's taking it to the limit. Okay, I let that sit for a second so the juices sink to the bottom, and we'll just slowly fold this in and incorporate it. Okay, I'm pretty much done tonight because I'm trying to stay away from cheeses and that, but it would not be wrong to sprinkle a little mozzarella on that and little herbs, green herbs on top of that, or just some parsley, or Parmesan cheese. I used to like a lot of Parmesan cheese, but again, I'm trying to stay away from the cheeses, so well, let's give this a shot and see how this turned out. It smells good. I never realized how good turkey spaghetti was until I made it a while back ago. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Cooking with Tony, the turkey spaghetti. Some people like to add cheddar cheese, and I've done that too in the past. Anyways, feel free to share. Thank you again, and have a very nice day.